The Biden administration says at least 79 Americans have left Gaza via the Rafah crossing, with more expected to leave in the next few days. Among those fortunate enough to leave is Maha Elbanna. She is a Palestinian American aid worker who recently crossed into Egypt from Gaza. She joins us now, along with her sister Summer, who lives in New Jersey. Good to have both of you with us. Maha, let's start with you. How are you doing right now? How does it feel to leave Gaza?
I guess I'm still confused. You know, it's hard to feel relieved. Just watching the news right now, it just brings all those memories back.
Talk to us about the work you were doing inside Gaza, what you've witnessed over the last nearly 4 weeks now.
Our office was hit. Well, not directly, but I was affected by a bomb nearby. And we also moved to the south. So we had a makeshift office in Khan Younis. I was driving to work. I only drove to work like 3 days because I was running out of fuel. 2 of those days, there were so many bombs near me to the point where I would just freeze in my place and not sure whether I should go forward or backward or what to do. The one time there were like 6 strikes very close to where I was. I'm asthmatic and the smoke was very close. Those were 2 of the incidents. My work is basically, like you said, I work for an aid organization. We try to provide some medical supplies to the Red Crescent and the Ministry of Health hospitals, and we tried to secure some food. We were trying to secure some shelter items like mattresses, pillows, covers. There were none in the market. We're talking about almost half the population became displaced. I was one of them. For the past 3 weeks, I was sleeping with no blanket.
How hard was it to get out of there? What were some of the challenges you faced?
Basically, the uncertainty and, I'm sorry. I mean, we were expecting to leave a lot earlier, and we were hearing news and receiving emails and everything. And I was practically backed the entire time, just waiting for someone to say, you can go to the borders. But it took almost 4 weeks for us to leave, so I was extremely exhausted.
Summer, let's bring you in. How does it feel right now to see your sister out of Gaza, and how were you able to keep in touch over these last few weeks?
We kept in touch via WhatsApp. That was the best way of communicating with her. All the phone calls were very hard to connect. FaceTime was hard to also connect. So we relied more on voice notes and texting. And since they don't have electricity there, we barely talked. She tried to save that much energy on her phone for, important things. But basically, I would check in with her every single day and to see if she's alive, literally. Like, that's the whole thing. I would say, Maha, you're there. Like, let me know you're breathing. And what really got to me is that she would tell me, I can smell death. It was that close. And, the uncertainty, is she going to be able to leave? Is she going to be able to get the help that she needs? So all these thoughts were, constantly going through my mind. And I try to do everything here. I reached out to the reps here in New Jersey, the White House, Congress, and I was receiving emails. They acknowledged my requests, but nobody can give me an answer. Basically, they would say, we're keeping an eye on the negotiation that's going on between Egypt, Jordan, and Israel. And, we'll see. We'll keep you posted. Those were the answers that I was receiving here on this end. But, keeping in touch with Maha was just WhatsApp. I would text her and I would hear back from her a few hours later. And, during those hours, it was terrifying. We didn't know what was going on with her, what was happening. Is she okay? Is she alive? Is she breathing? All these thoughts were going through our head.
How does it feel to see your sister right now, Summer?
It's amazing. I got to see her yesterday also, and I just want to hug her. I want to feel her. I want to feel her breathing. It's that feeling.
How does that make you feel, Maha?
Almost close to home. Can't wait.
Maha, as you know, Secretary Blinken is in Israel today, said to be pushing for this humanitarian pause. What would be your message to him, given everything that you've experienced in Gaza?
I mean, the example you mentioned about, seeing a child pulled out of the rubble, that should be the basis of all the efforts. Children and women and innocent people should not go through what they're going through right now. We've all learned that wars are fought between armies. Armies can fight, can do whatever at war, but since when has it become okay to target women and children in their homes, and a lot of times with no warning? And Gaza is one of the most densely populated areas in the world. We're talking about almost 5 people per 1 square meters. When there is a bomb, you're not only targeting that house. You have like maybe 4 or 5 surrounding houses that will be affected, and people will be killed. There was one target, one high-rise building that was hit. A lot of the people who got killed were the neighbors, and that incident alone, I think 300 people died. No one should lose their life if they're like sitting home and doing nothing. No one should lose their life, period. We should work on making sure no more lives are lost.
Summer, it's one thing to see your sister on a screen. It's another thing to see her in person. Do you hope that happens soon?
Yes, I really am looking forward to it. We did book her flight home. She's supposed to get here by Sunday, hopefully, no delays. And, I want to feed her because I know she hasn't been eating. I want to make her a nice cup of coffee. Yeah.
I can tell, Maha, you're looking forward to that. Maha, Summer, Elbanna, thank you both for taking some time to join us this morning. And please keep us updated. We look forward to your reunion.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app, or follow us on social media.